Wish I get the volume to be the same. But no. But no. It has to be weird. Let me get it. Let me get it. That was just one little blip. All right. Fine. Be that way. It's fine. Well, here we are. There's so much in my brain that goes wild today, where I'm just mulling over all of existence. That's all right. At least we're all gonna think about things together. For now. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Mental Musings. The night before Christmas. No, the night before I turn 45. And what does that make you think of? I'm 33. Yes, of course. Of course. I don't remember 33 really. 30s are kind of blurry to me because that was the most depressed years of my life. 20s and teenagers weren't great either, but I don't remember much of my 30s, which is how bad it was. I know I played a lot of games and didn't go out much and didn't do much. That's about it. I did a few things, come to think of it. I went to Vegas twice, and I got to go to Florida once because snowstorm. So I did stuff, just not a lot of stuff, and I felt uncomfortable in my own skin, similar to now. First of all, before I really start, Eva Williams, it's for you. Stop making me uncomfortable. Kathy Huey, thank you for popping in. That's for you. And Zenbud, that's for you. Everyone is up to date with your whiplashing. I have a smoothie because I forgot to make dinner. So this is it. I have not gotten the adequate nutrition I need today. Absolutely have not. I never do. But it's more prominent in my mind today. It's like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do that. That was odd. The joys of having a whiskey sommelier's nose. Every once in a while, it's like, what was that? I smell like cigarettes or something. So there could be someone who smoked a cigarette recently, walked down the hallway. That's how bad it is. So you're living your best life now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. At the moment, yeah. For the past 5-6 years or so. Well, hold on. I can't even count 2020. That's like, no, I can't say that was the best time. Those were dreary days. So after the recovery from COVID is when I started to do a little better. Rob Smith, hello. Thank you, everyone, for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it's greatly appreciated, especially today. Because tomorrow, I'm going to wake up and be 45. And the only problem I have with 45, really, in this moment, is my brain keeps going, you are halfway to 90 if you live that long. Like, thank you, mind. That's new. The Dalai Lama just turned 90, so who knows? Maybe. He's living it up. He's got a good life. I hope he has a good life. You know it's bad when I'm starting to think about the Dalai Lama and have started meditating. Which isn't as hard as you'd think. I thought it would be like really hard to do, but I realized that part of my problem is getting out of bed. So why don't I just meditate in bed to help me get moving? Equilibrium point, yeah. So I'm going. Hello. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It's always greatly appreciated. Tomorrow there is going to be a live stream at 7 o'clock as well. That will be the birthday stream. And if everyone's thinking, well, why don't you go out and do something? Because I don't want to. My birthday. I want to do the same thing I do most days. It's just be comfortable in my own environment. Although I shoot clean. That's been the biggest thing lately. It's creeping on me again because I know I'm going to have someone in here soon. Ugh. Exactly, Zenbud. Oh, and of course, other big thing for tomorrow, which what I'm thinking about more than my birthday, strangely enough, is that I will be getting my fibro scan tomorrow. So they're going to take another look at my liver and see if it's still there. I assure you it is. But the question is, will it have been reshaped? Because they use those words. I've been done enough damage to possibly reshape my own liver. You gotta mess your liver up pretty bad for it to fumble around like that. Get all scarred. It's not good. But that's what consistent alcohol use for 30 years will do. That'll do that, yeah. Self-medicating, yay. Take your medicine every day. I did. Yeah, the blood work looks good. Everything is in the green. I didn't compare it. I can probably do that now, actually. Because I was just happy that it was all green. No worries. Let us check that nonsense. Where do I keep that? There we go. You got an app for everything now. Medical records, etc., etc. I have to go through a different portal, like another different website, to log in to figure out what's going on with my liver officially. And that might take longer, honestly, because it's... How do I explain this? Okay, the fibroscan isn't technically part of the gastroenterology. It's just something they have available that's separate. Like, it shows up on certain days, and people can get their scanning done, whatever kind of scanning that may be. Ugh. Test results. What is everyone drinking tonight, if anything? I would like to say I'm going to have a whiskey tomorrow, but I'm not. Because, of course, I'm not. If there's anything going on right now with me, it's like I abstained from alcohol use for nearly a year. I'm not about to fumble that. Be like, I'll have a drink for my birthday. No, I will have a drink on August 19th. As long as everything looks good. There's still the possibility of never drinking again. That's a reality. At least it's a reality in my head. Some people would probably think that's extreme. I'm like, yeah, it is. But just in case. Ah, here we go. Compare test results. Oh, yeah. So, at a glance, I don't know what any of these mean. They're using these fun words. And I don't know when some of these are good and some of them are bad. It doesn't exactly tell me. Ah, yes, I was in the red. Wait, is this... What am I looking at? Yeah. That's the problem. I'm looking at these like results going like, I don't know what this means. My cholesterol levels are also good, for the record. Yeah, hepatic function panel. What's a hepatic function? That's just liver, right? I'm gonna look it up because I don't know what that means. Hepatic function. Isn't the internet grand? Yeah, liver function. Why didn't you just say that? Damn you. Making me feel stupid. All right, so my liver function levels are good. Do I know what any of this means? No. They have albumin? Albumin. A-L-B-U-M-I-N. Albumin is basically where it was in 2019. And in 2019, it was fine. It's actually lower than that, which was good. Anything that's... I feel like anything that's lower right now is good, but I have no idea. Any tunes tonight? You can't hear it? I do have the tunes on, but they're quiet. Because I want them in the background. You hear that? I'm going to keep nudging it up a little bit. Hey! Oh, god damn it. Botanist G&T. Yes, you're going to have one of those soon. Soon. Law's Rye. Very nice. Very nice. I haven't had a rye in ages. I'm looking forward to those things, but Obviously, I won't be doing as much whiskey stuff. I'll probably still switch the channel to Whiskey Musings because it gives more context. I am a whiskey sommelier. I've been doing whiskey videos for years. I want to make sure people understand. But YouTube kind of frowns on whiskey stuff, unfortunately. I don't like it. All right, so we got Albumin, Albumin. I don't know what that is. But my results look as good as they did in 2019. They were lower in 2022. Is lower better? I think so. Bourbon total. You can hear music? Okay, good. It's just background sounds. You know, it's not supposed to be really loud. It's just supposed to be something for when I'm not talking. And I'm trying to talk a lot. My voice is still a little weary, by the way, because I did, what was it, 3 or 4 streams? 3 streams on Friday. 2 on Twitch and 1 on YouTube. So, bilirubin levels are down lower than they were in 2019, which I assume is good. Sugar Kitty, hello, welcome. Meow. Thank you for bringing time and attention here as always. Really appreciate it. Rick Rubin? I don't know. Billy Rubin. Bilirubin? Oh wait, extra words. Bilirubin total is low. Lower right now than it has been ever. Bilirubin direct is the same. In fact, it's been 0.2 consistently since 2019. That hasn't changed, it would seem. I don't know what this one is. Alkaline phosphate? That sounds like it's bad, except it's up from where it was when it was in 2019. We're going January 2019, by the way. That's when I had first started getting these tests and trying to check in. So that one's up, which I assume is fine because it says normal range. They're all normal range. That's the more important part. But some of these were in bad. Some of these weren't great. But nothing was terrible. That's the funny thing. Again, these test results seemed okay for the most part. I'm looking at it, and honestly, none of them were in the green. Or not in the green. None of them were not in the green. Bilirubin level? I have no idea, Sugar Kitty. We're going over my test results for my liver. Or as they call it here, instead of just liver results, it's a hepatic function panel. Whiskey Shaman. Namaste. No. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it's greatly appreciated. We love a man in the woods, the shaman among us. Rick Rubin is a measure of your beard volume. I didn't know that. Yeah. It is odd. Oh, never mind. We have something called ALT, which I swore that was cholesterol stuff. Maybe not. This is something else. ALT levels are lower than they were in 2019. I can show you what I'm looking at. It's not exactly exciting to look at, but it makes sense. Glare. There we go. That's what I'm looking at right now. A little that spike where it's yellow. It's like, that's bad. That's bad. Okay. What the exact value is for bilirubin? Bilirubin. It has 2. It has the bilirubin total and then bilirubin direct. The bilirubin direct hasn't changed at all, it seems. It's been 0.2 since 2019. And right now it is, what, 0.8? I can't tell. Let's say 0.7. That looks about right. So it's all green. That's the funny part. There's only one with the ALT where it went, ah! ALT is bad liver enzymes. Yeah, well, 2022-ish is where it kind of tapped out and went, hey, what's going on? But let me point out this. It has gone down drastically since the last test I had, which was a year ago. So it dropped like, well, here, I can show you. You just looked at it. It's at the end there. You can see it was last year, and now it's going, wow! Significantly lower. AST levels are higher than they were in 2019, but I don't know if that's bad or good. They're lower than they were a couple years ago, 2022. This is how you know you're getting older. We're talking over my lab results. So strange, and this is why I say get your liver checked, is because everything seems fine. Like everything seemed fine for most of the liver tests I got, except for one time. It seems to be trending in the right direction, yeah. And it's important for me, at least, to like say, you know, look what stopping did. Look what stopping alcohol use did. Yeah, all good. Love it. Oh, a thyroid issue. That's no fun. Cats and their organs. I know, what was it, bladder function and other things like that can go weird. So there we are, folks. I am at the point where I'm looking over my liver, my results. Mom and Papa KillCo do the same thing, but they have a very good reason to do that. Everything with them is cancer related. It's like, oh, how is it? Is everything good right now? Update, everything's okay. Smoothie is good. And that's my substitute for dinner right now. Is that a good thing? No. Will I have something after the stream? I have no idea. And we'll see how long I feel like doing the stream. That's the other thing. Since I want to do a longer stream tomorrow, I'm thinking like, oh, I don't need to do a longer one tonight if I'm going to do one tomorrow. And I have to go to bed early because the appointment is at 9 a.m. Good news, though. At 9 a.m., I get it done. It takes like 15 minutes, maybe. I'll be waiting in the waiting room longer than it will actually take, is usually what happens. And then after that, we're going to a little cafe I like. And I'm going to have breakfast with Mom and Pop KillCo, hopefully. Yeah. No good. It's why I don't have animals anymore. I do not have pets. One, I need the freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want. And two, I can't afford it. That's the worst part. Diner Pass whiskey, hello. That's for you. I don't know. The liver results, the levels, everything like that look green. They're good. They have mostly looked good, but the liver scan is really the, like, how is your liver doing? As far as functional, it's functioning. It's not in a bad space. But the scary part is your liver can seem okay and yet still be like chugging along, trying not to tear itself apart. Yes, special diet. It's usually what it takes. My cat had to eat special food. He had, well, you know, I think for a brief amount of time, you may have heard about or seen my cat. And that was, he was diabetic. I had to give him shots. Which is a rough thing for someone to do when they hate needles. Much better shape, yeah. Like I showed you, it dropped significantly because I stopped drinking alcohol. Your ALT levels are going to be a little better if there's no alcohol being pumped into your system anymore. Believe it or not, it's true. This 1 year of alcohol may have made me seem younger. Monster Max, that's right. He's the Monster Max. There's a couple videos where he pops up, I think. At least one. Zenbu knows which one. He pointed it out to me. The cat like jumped on my lap and usually doesn't do that. Or usually didn't do that. Everyone see that Ozzy did his last Black Sabbath thing? That was pretty cool. He is an old man now. Pre-diabetic. No sugary treats. Cats can't taste sugar, can they? That's a weird thing to have in my head, but there it is. Don't know why that's in my head. That's not even a Black Sabbath song. Is it? No. Maybe? I don't know who does that song, actually. I'm safe in that regard. It does not seem like Black Sabbath, though. ALT, yeah. ALT is at 24. This is almost dead in the middle. Sugar-free kitty, exactly. So the real knowledge about the liver stuff will be tomorrow after they take a look at it. I'm going to be asking questions of the person who's doing it. Sunshine my life. Okay, yeah. My brain's like, that's not nausea. That's the complete opposite of it. It's a catchy song, though. That's the problem. I remember we have a goal tonight, as usual. We have the photographs right next to me. Oh boy. Anyway. I haven't picked. Oh, yes, that's the other thing I'm going to do. The whole plan tomorrow, get my liver checked, which is a fun thing to do your 45th birthday. What'd you do for your birthday day? With birthday day? Your birthday. I went to get my liver looked at. Then I had breakfast. And then I got some cake on the way home. And I might do a little grocery shopping. I don't want to. But I might. Well, at least I'll be in the grocery store. Let me put it that way. So I can get that piece of cake, so I might look at some other things. I don't know. How long does it take to get results for what I have or for the liver scan? Because the liver scan, I do not know. It's more a matter of when will my gastro people look at it? Because they will do it, and then it has to go to the gastro place. And I don't know what anything after that. Since I don't seem to have access to it. It's not part of that. Like I said, you have so many apps, and I have a whole different website. The scan, I don't know. I know it should take, like, instantly. They're going to scan my liver, and they'll know from that what they need to know. How long will it take for me to have access to the information? I will let everyone know. I never got to look at it in the first place. They just were like, your liver's scarred up. And I went, oh, that's bad. And, of course, like, you know, if anyone's ever presented with this, it's basically you need to stop drinking, or at least in there, I don't know if they said stop, but I said stop. Because that's the easiest way to do it. Like, don't drink anymore. Done. My liver will recuperate from that. It has to. It's a liver. Compromising photos I'm in. Jesus Christ. Eva Williams, so nice to see you. Welcome.
Compromising photos?
Damn it.
I'm in.
I forgot I have the talkie thing. Yeah, they're not compromising. They're just like when I was young, like a child. There's baby pictures in here. You don't want to see them, I promise. And there are some pictures of my brother and Mama and Papa KillCo. It screams 80s and 90s. That's what I can say for sure. The haircut, the clothing. It's scary. I think that's one of the things about getting older is when you look back and then you're at an age where you look back at when you were younger, and that had not only a time period, but like fashion, and it was a thing, you know, like the 80s were a thing, the 90s were a thing. They have their distinct little, like, you can look at a photo of someone and be like, oh, that's from the 90s. Ugh. All I know for myself is that I was a dorky little kid. I had a phase, so to speak, in high school. It was more like a defense mechanism, honestly. I was a confused little child in middle school, and then after high school, I was just a mess, really. From 19 to 39. Scary photos are just as good. Thank you, E. Williams. God damn it!
Scary photos are just as good.
I'm so used to reading out loud. Like I read chat out loud. That's the thing. I should have made it 20. Should have made the goal 20. I know that. I know better. Do it tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do for tomorrow, but there you go. Yeah. No baby pictures. Because, you know, you don't look like a person when you're a baby. You look like a lump. But we have pictures here from when I was, let's see. Can't tell what this says. Seriously? No. Embrace my inner dork. Look, it was bad, man. I'm telling you.
Embrace your inner dork.
I'll try to stop talking about that. I'm not used to seeing the thing so rapidly. But we do have pictures of me here at 23 months. Again, why don't we just say a year in so many days or months? Like, what is that? 23? That's almost 2 years. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, these are probably a very... Wait, are they? There's a stark difference, although this one doesn't say how many months. Mr. Mom, hello. You're welcome. That's for you. Thank you for popping in. Yep, this is it. I'm 44. You will never see me at 44 again, live. You can absolutely look at anything that I've done over the past few years, and I will be younger then. Since I started, you probably get to watch it from when I turned 40. I was 37, 36 when I just started recording stuff. God, it's been a while. My brother, 5 years old, maybe 10, with me. I think he just ran out of materials. He dressed me in a plaid suit jacket. Man, I don't think I have any super stuff. I did see some. Oh, God, there's something there. Me and my brother looking like trouble. You're going to see my brother. He doesn't know you're going to see him, but I don't care. These are my photographs, and I'm in them, so it counts. And you'll also see we look somewhat similar, although we're not that much similar, all right? If we get to the goal. I'm still crossing my fingers. You get to see my blanket. And no, I don't call it blankie. Blanket. I still have it, or I have what's left of it. Let me put it that way. It's in a bag. It's weird to have a blanket, or at least what used to be a blanket. Four Leaf, hello. Thank you. We're closing in. We're like, what is it? Yeah, I'll be 5 hours away from my actual birthday. When I actually turn 45, well, I'll be asleep. So, Mr. Mom, like it was 20 years ago. That was just yesterday. It's fine. Oh my God. Like you had to wear that more than once? That sounds like an outfit for a photograph.
What? Hey, you just gave me
Nope.
$10,000.
No bear bums on a bearskin rug.
No. If there are, I don't have them. Well, oh God. I'm sorting through these now because I get a distinct feeling we're going to hit the goal. Hey. Why did I put this as an option? It was a bad idea. Probably because I just found the pictures recently. I have I have really old stuff too. Like I have stuff from my mom and my dad married in before that. I don't know why, but I do. I think I have a bunch of stuff that my grandmother used to have. I need coffee. I'm 52. You're doing fine. Thank you. I'll get there eventually, well, in theory. There's still the looming thing in my mind, and no one likes hearing this, is that because I have bipolar 2, I won't live as long. Like 67 is typically the age range. So we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't help that my brain's doing all kinds of nastiness to me all the time. Hard plaid jacket. I mean, how do I put this? There's a picture here where me and my brother are wearing stripes. And I have overalls on. Maybe I'll start wearing overalls again. Why not? Screw it. Where am I going to find some overalls for a man? I don't know. I'll leave this one to last. You guys are so old. Okay. I think I have this semi-organized. You guys did get a little peek of my teenage years. I had those photographs nearby. Hang on. The shoebox. I'll give you a teaser. Not of me. Not of my brother, but... Oh, here. Okay, well...
What?
Okay, good. That's Kevin. Striped. The overalls
Striped
are not striped.
overalls are back in.
The overalls are not striped. I'm wearing a striped shirt under overalls. Hey, 7th birthday. That's a good one. Okay, that's that. I'm trying to find something juicy for you guys. I know something's in here somewhere. Ooh, you've probably seen this one before. Here we go. Some shout out to Mom. She's not here, so I can do this. It's Mama KillCo. What a looker, huh? And of course, this one I'm pretty sure I did this Slithgift video, but there's Mom and Dad when they were married. Focus, damn you! Focus! Come on. I know you want to. I know you want to. Where's the happy place? Here. God, that's annoying. Doesn't help that it's glossy, but just please focus. Don't look at stuff behind me. Why? Why are cameras like this? Mine doesn't have an autofocus. It just kind of figures it out. There you go. Get the general idea. Hey.
What? Hey, you just gave me
Clara Barton vibe.
$1,000.
Maybe. I don't know when it
Mama's got a Clara Barton vibe.
I keep doing it. I keep saying the words when I see them. God damn it. Trying to find another good one. What really sucks is, well, let's just say my parents weren't hugely organized. And they didn't write on the back what Eddie was. So I look at some of these pictures, and you'd think you'd be able to look at a picture and be like, oh, that's me or my brother. But no. Oh, man. What is this? Wow. Ah. I don't know when this was, but my dad had to have surgery. I think on his spine or on his knee. I think it's his spine.
What? Hey, you just gave me $10,000.
Hell yeah. This is a style.
Sideburns to light a match with.
I gotta show this one to Mom. Oh, I remember that. Oh, weird. I just hit by a picture. Well, I haven't seen it. I'll show you guys just to see it because this hit me off guard here. That's Mama and Papa KillCo right there being all young. I wish this would just focus. Just. It's. Why? There we go. Mom and Dad. And that man right there is my grandfather, who I didn't know. He died when I was 3, so that's one of the only pictures I have of him. And I think that's before the envelope with this says "so young." That's hilarious. Yeah, Mom definitely put that there. Oh God. And some of these photographs got kind of messed up, but that's because there was a fire at my house at one point. Yeah. So some of the photographs got a little messed up. Either from the fire, actually probably not from the water. Like they got drenched because the whole place got drenched. I still remember the smell, which is no good. It's funny finding old development stuff. Like, you see these? Like, this is what you used to get your pictures in. Ancient relics. Wow, what's that one? I was looking through some of these early, trying to find stuff. Find ammunition for all of you. Now, and hopefully YouTube won't get triggered because it has a habit of, like, are there any children in these photographs? Or are there any children in your video or live stream? No, usually not. And these are all of me from 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Yeah. What's this about? Oh. Got some paper clippings here. Which one of us is this? Ah. F the Brady Bunch. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, me and my brother are very different looking in my mind, but people seem to say, well, they at least say we look similar, which is true. You know, our parents are our parents. Here's something fun. Little birthday cake. At least I think it's a birthday cake. It's a flat cake, but it's also one that I think one of my aunts made. I can't tell which one of us this is. I think that's the worst thing, and you guys should try this at home. If you have photographs of yourself when you were a child, like, look into the eyes of the photograph and see if you can tell if it's you. Because I'm looking at this one and I'm not sure. So that might be Kevin. Now, here we go. More sideburns. Holy shit. Trouble. With capital T. Both of them. Is this me or Kevin? Damn it. I think that's Kevin, but I can't tell. There's someone standing on a chair in the background, and that's something that I would do. So I'm not sure. Alright. So many photographs. Holy shit. A lot of them I don't know what they are. Like, there's some where it's like a big ass, like, this is a big ass photograph. There's a few of them here. And I swear it's probably from my mother and father's college days. Because I have no idea who these people are, and they look like they're in a small room. And none of them are my parents. It's not that I can tell. Yeah. Again, nothing on the back, so there's no way to tell who these are. It's just these random people. Random young men. Now, it looks very much like a dorm. Possibly a hotel. I get the feeling there might be theater people. There are 7 pics I have when I was younger. I'm not looking to know if it was me. I can relive the moment of what happened during the taking of the picture. There you go. Yeah, these are when I'm very young, so I don't know. I have zero idea. Like, that one looks like Kevin to me. But I don't know.
What? Hey, you
Yeah.
just gave me 10.
The confused look.
Nothing sadder than the hollow stare of childhood.
It's rough, man. Looking back at it all. Being like, I was so young. If only I knew then what I know now. There we go. See these? Old photographs. Old. There's Dad and Grandma. You want to go way back? Come on, please do it right. Anyway, let's get up close. That seemed to work last time. Do it. I know it's like a shitty photograph from ancient times, but please. Please. My camera pisses me off so much. It's just a webcam, by the way. So it doesn't really do a lot of things. Anyway, that is Papa KillCo when he almost joined the Brotherhood. There we go. And that's his mother, or my grandmother, next to him. Look how stylish she was. Hi, Nizzy. When did you get here? few. You're welcome. You can bring your time and attention here is always greatly appreciated. We're looking at old photographs. We're not even looking at the good stuff yet. Oh shit, what's this? Oh, I can't, there's writing on it, but it's faded. This is a baby picture of my father. That's ancient. Don't let Dad know. Yeah, these are all very old photographs. These are like something you'd see in an antique store, honestly. Like, who? And it doesn't have, well, here's the worst part. There is something written on the back, but it's faded. 1950. Louise? My aunt? These are wild to look at. What is this? Some of these have faded writing on the back, some of them have none. That's the worst, having none. It's just these things from long ago. This is Grandma and Grandpa. This I know. I should write this on the back. Look at them. I still can't find a happy place because these are so shiny. It doesn't like shiny. That's pretty close. Grandma and Grandpa on the Clavey side. That's Pop KillCo's parents right there. Oh, found another one. Yeah. That's good. Wow. This is what happens when I have the photographs. That's Kevin. Yeah. Woo! That was a friend of mine. My personal trainer, well, not personal trainer, my trainer. Another one. That's Dad. Oh God, I wish, please. Anyway, he's playing the guitar. Here's another one. I wonder what this was.
What? Hey, you just gave me $10,000.
I still can't find the happy place.
I still can't find the happy place, my motto.
Keep saying the words out loud when I don't need to. Well, there you go. There's a stack of like ancient photographs with no clue who they are or what they represent. This is something I should give to Mom and Dad. Let them look it over. 'Cause I have no idea. I just don't know. This is the time before my time. There's some more in here. What's this? Oh, that's my... Jabza. What a shit picture. Here. That gentleman there, who you can barely see, that is my mother's father, who died before I was born. And this is my Uncle Charlie, when he was a young buck. Looks like trouble, right? No resemblance at all. What are these? Oh, there he is again. Looks like a mugshot. Why is it? Yeah, these are pictures of him. These are tiny ass pictures. Poor guy. He's long gone, unfortunately. And that was my mother's younger brother, sadly.
KillCo, don't speak this caption, just show pics.
Just pics or it didn't happen. Fine. You hit the goal. Tomorrow it's going to be 20. I don't expect to hit that goal, just like I don't expect to hit this goal. This goal is a joke, by the way. The birthday month goal, so don't freak out. All right. Oh, I was hoping it wouldn't get till the end, but I did this to myself, as usual. Okay. Ugh. Ah, my hands smell like old pictures. There we go. Small with KillCo and me. Will this focus? I don't know. Again, shiny. My camera does not like shiny pictures. There we go. I just want it to just, please. There we go. Look at how fat I was. And it's 23 months. Nothing but chub. Back to school shirt. Oh God, remember those? So that's the earliest you're gonna see. All right. This is not much further down the road. This is marked, by the way. That's why I can tell you 23 months. And it looks like it was in May. And this is 2 years, but it doesn't say how many months. So clearly I was older, I was standing, or at least squatting. Do we have to make this work? Again, shiny stuff, it hates. You're basically seeing the reflection of the camera because it has a blue reflection. Does anyone else have one of those when they were kids? Dinosaur piano or whatever that is. There we go. Yeah, tilt it just right. 2 years. Little blonde gentleman. All right, we're gonna jump quite a ways. Let's see, I gotta organize these in order of time frame-ish. You're gonna see Kevin in here too. And some of these are damaged, unfortunately. All right, this is a chunk that I found. We're gonna try to go with the age. It's the same time? Yeah, it is. Funny. I have some that are the same actual moments. All right. Oh, damn, flashback. Pianosaurus? Yeah. There we go. I don't know how old I am in this, but I have my blanket. And Cabbage Patch Kid, because that was all the rage for whatever reason. Tilty, tilty. Come on. Sometimes I can't tell if it's focused at all. Do you? I have to tilt to see. You can't see anything. This is me the whole stream, by the way. I'm just trying to figure out these photographs. That vacant stare. We got twins. Very funny. All right, now I was in the entertainment business and doing audio long before everyone actually knows. Here we go. Here's me with what looks like a headset on. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it, please. There we go. And that is some of Dad's old recording equipment. I got a microphone in hand. Just like this one. No. So yeah, Jimson audiobooks. There are actually some recordings of my voice when I was a child. Happenstance-wise. Like, Dad was letting me try it out. Red cowboy boots. That's right. Way back then. That's why I still know how to do audio. All right, we're gonna jump a ways because that was probably like 4 or 5. Who knows? Then we have this one, which I don't know how it got damaged, but it's definitely got a corner missing there. Try to find the angle because again, shiny pictures, no likey. There we go. It's me and my brother. Look at he's tiny. I was at least 2 or 3 years. We'll say 3. So he's probably 2 in that picture. I'm maybe 5. Yeah, I have no idea. 73 hated those things. Could not wait to get Levi's. Yeah. And then we have. Remember I told you about those striped shirts and the overalls? It's gonna show up more than once. Look at the hair. Mama KillCo with the hair. Screaming 80s. Please, just... Camera, why? You work so well sometimes, and then you just hate. Stop focusing on behind the picture. Why? Why would you do this to me? There we go. Right about there. Well, KillCo, me, and my brother. Tiny door. Shut up. And then we have our religious photographs, which obviously this was some kind of, what we'll say, Easter? Why was that car across the road? Ugh, distracted. And my brother looked inebriated in this picture. This had to be Easter. There's no other reason to dress us up like apes. It's worse because it's different photographs. Different photographs, different shininess. Trying to find that happy place. Stop focusing behind me. Why? Like, you're a camera, you should know what you're doing. Let me back it up. Sometimes I'm too close, sometimes I'm not far enough away. Look at that. Oh, we get the idea. It's not going to want to focus on this one. I'm at 12 in archives somewhere halfway around the world, helping my father video educate experiments. I sat behind a table and set the camera angle, pretending I was 3. Wow. Again, it's really that glossiness that's screwing us over here. But there's Mama, KillCo, me, and my brother. I will get this to work, or I will die trying. Look, it's the blue of the camera, because I'm that close. He's two hands. There we go. Found it. I remember that van. I think that's the van we went cross country in. Look at that outfit Mom's got. Holy shit. And this one says, hey, I was right. Easter morning, 1989. I was 9? Looked freaking small for 9. What the hell? What in tarnation? My father left in the video as a matter of comic relief. Ha! Ha! Yeah, why not? It's perfect. 73. All right. Time skip. Let's see. There we go. There's that. There's this. There's that. There's this. I was born in 1980. Official eye. It made it easy because every time there's a decade, I'm a decade older. All right, here's one more, I think. This looks suspiciously like I was in Vermont. Like I recognize the plaza. Anyway, you get the gist of it there. What kind of pants am I wearing? If that's even me. I can't tell if it's me or Kevin because it's such a weird photograph. The jeans, whatever those pants I'm wearing are. Those like Ghostbuster pants. I can't tell. All you youngins, yeah, something like that. All right, we're fading into the difficult times. Let's see. Oh, is this gonna be glossy? 1991. Vermont is nice. I'll be there in 2 weeks. There, look, a rat tail. Whipping out the rat tail. Oh, yeah. Look at that smug bastard. This was my grandmother's. It's weird to have it. Yeah. And then, as all children do in the United States, or at least they used to, I played soccer. Where's my soccer ball? Oh, my hands. I think I know where that is. Yes, snip. I had long hair later in life, so I fixed that problem. You guys see these pants I'm wearing, these shorts? Hot damn. Oh, this is such a pain. What is it about glossy pictures that cameras hate? Last time I caught the light, it seemed to help, oddly enough. Not this time. Maybe. There we go. I think I was a halfback? Fullback? I don't remember, but those shorts. Christ. Oh, sorry, we gotta take a step back. I forgot about these ones. Remember those the stripes I was telling you about? Brace yourself. Oh, come on. This was so nice until I touched it. Now I gotta try to fix it. There. Yeah. There's a giant teddy bear next to us for some odd reason. I'm holding Kevin's hand. Who knows why? Make sure he doesn't get away. Yeah, right? That was Christmas. Can you tell? The green and red are not a dead giveaway at all. And then an elementary school picture and the teeth that went away, thankfully. You know, I wouldn't hate it if my teeth had like a gap in between them, but... Oh my God. What is that? Ah. Oh, hideous. I'm wearing my I'm wearing my elementary school sweater too, because it was class photo day. Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna jump ahead to the rough and tumble years. Kmart Store Photographs made you do stuff like that. It did. We actually had a guy, like there was someone we would go see at my preschool who did photographs. So it's like something he did every year. So that might have been him, you know? And again, like the same place I got actually was it? No, it was before that. The preschool that still exists, oddly enough. Me being a super dork in numerous ways. Kevin's being more of a dork here than I am. But remember how we talked about Vermont and wanting to ski? Whoa. I'm the one in red, obviously. There you go. Look like a champ. So skiing someday again, if I can handle it. I do remember I skied when I was older, like maybe teenager, maybe younger than that. And my legs were killing me the next day. I thought, oh, skiing's great. This isn't so bad. The next day, oh, I can't move. Def Leppard. On cassette, baby. Oh, yeah. I think the first cassette I ever bought was Queen. That tells you a lot. Jean-Claude Killian, Spider Savage? I have no idea. That's nothing I can remember. One of the few pictures of me being a Boy Scout. Be prepared or always be anxious is what they're saying. Come on. God damn this glare. Do I want to work with it or against it? Tell me. There's no explanation here. I'm going to use both hands. I'm trying to do this one real good because it's me on a battleship. Like, I think it's like the Battleship Cove thing. Come on. Embrace the dorkdom. Let's go. There it is. Yeah. Well, yuck. I'm on a battleship. In my dorkdom to the extreme as a Boy Scout. Here's where the trouble began. You can tell I have like a skull thing in my left hand. What is that? But these are middle school right here. This is what middle school is like for me. Big baggy shirt, Raiders hat, even though I did not care for football at all. I think I'm wearing jeans. And I don't know what that book is. Mostly because I can't read it. It's too tiny. My Buddy doll? I probably did, actually. Preparing for emergency aircraft landing. We were just tourists. 8 o'clock. Too bad. I got a couple more pictures. Bum, 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 bum. So this is where the middle school stuff kicked in. If I'm ever wearing anything having to do with a sports team like the Raiders. And we're backpedaling a little bit with this picture. This is the type of people we are right here. We take ourselves very seriously in, obviously, theme park setting stuff. Oh, come on, I want this one to focus because it's so ridiculous. Hey, Brian, what you doing? Fucking with the camera that doesn't want to focus. How's that going for you? No, it's great. There we go. Look at this. My brother looks thrilled. I look tired. I always look tired. Renferregalia, yeah. That shows how serious our family is. And finally, me going into the high school years. You can tell because I have long hair. And I think I'm trying to... Nope, not yet. That's just a weird shadow. My brother's going to hate me for this one, but there you go. Do it, do it, do it, do it. We're so evil. Why? Okay, that's as close as I can get. It's right around here, usually. This is a tiny picture, so it's going to be more difficult. What? We're going to get this, I swear. Tilt this way, tilt this way. I don't understand why my camera focuses on what's behind me instead of what's right in front of it. That doesn't make sense. Focus, damn you. Stop focusing on my hands. Like, good. I'm gonna do this. Maybe. It's a little better than it was. But anyway, you can tell I have long hair in this picture. Pre-broken Kevin, yeah. He was like middle school aged. What a dork. I think that's everything I had. There you go. Congrats. You got to see the previous eras of me. I don't know why you wanted that, but there you go. Wagner up. Well, maybe. Just needs the hat. Thank you all for being here. I'll do a live stream tomorrow at 7 o'clock as well. Hopefully I'll see some of you there. I will be 45 next time you see me. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.